Hi, I'm Robert Hurt. Thank you for tuning into our monthly video report for the month of March. As we were preparing to deliver our monthly report last week, the world was shocked by the horrific terrorist attacks on the people of Brussels, Belgium. Our thoughts and prayers are with all of those who have been impacted by this brutality, and America stands firmly with Belgium in seeking justice for those responsible and in affirming our commitment to defeating the Islamic State wherever it exists. And while it is important for our leaders to speak to our resolve to ensure our national security, it is more important that our leaders act to ensure our national security. That is why there is growing concern about President Obama's continuing failure to set forth to Congress a comprehensive strategy to defeat the Islamic State. Indeed, back in December 2015, Congress passed and the President signed the National Defense Authorization Act, which clearly required the President to submit such a plan no later than February 15th of this year. Inexplicably, the President has chosen to blatantly disregard the law that he signed and its requirements and has failed to act to address the imminent threats posed by these radical Islamic terrorists. And in the House of Representatives, we have and will continue to act to ensure our national security. In fact, earlier in this month, the House passed a resolution demanding that the administration acknowledge that the Islamic State is engaged in genocide against religious and ethnic minorities. The pressure applied by this overwhelmingly bipartisan call for action spurred Secretary of State John Kerry to issue the declaration on Thursday and officially condemn ISIS on the world stage for genocide. Recognizing these atrocities is critical in building global support for destroying this force of evil. On the domestic front, the House continued to focus on adopting policies that will invigorate our economy and promote the robust job growth we need across our country. I was pleased that the House Financial Services Committee passed the Helping Angels Lead Our Startups Act, or the HALOS Act for short, which is a common-sense bipartisan bill I introduced along with Congresswoman Kyrsten Sinema of Arizona and Congressman Steve Chabot from Ohio. If enacted, this legislation would make it easier for startup companies to connect with angel investors without inadvertently violating SEC rules, and I was pleased that it passed the committee with a strong bipartisan vote of 44 to 13. I look forward to its consideration by the full House and remain committed to removing unnecessary bureaucratic red tape to make it easier for small businesses to strengthen our economy. Back in the district, we had the opportunity to visit with hundreds of high and middle school students across the 5th District. We visited schools in Rocky Mount, Gretna, Chatham, Alta Vista, Charlotte Courthouse, Farmville, Cumberland, Palmyra, Albemarle, and Charlottesville, and discussed topics ranging from computer science to political science. These enjoyable visits reinforced for me what parents and students well know, that the more control we allow our students and parents to have over their own learning, the more innovation we will see. I look forward to continuing to work to keep the federal government from dictating education policy from Washington and to encourage our schools as they seek to produce a civic-minded and well-educated citizenry. As we wrap up, please remember that the deadline for competing in our congressional art competition is April 20th. For full details, please visit our art competition page on our website at hurt.house.gov. In closing, please remember that if we may ever be of service to you in any way, be sure to contact one of our district offices or our Washington office. And remember that if you wish to visit our nation's capital this spring, to contact us so we may assist you in planning your visit. We are always glad to see folks from home. You can always be reached at our website again at hurt.house.gov, where you can also sign up for regular legislative updates. And don't forget to join the conversation on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Once again, thank you for tuning in to our March monthly video report.